James had been asked to do autobiography loads of times before, after Sydney Olympics, after Athens, when he'd rowed the Atlantic, when he'd raced the Antarctic, and he'd always said, no, I haven't really done anything interesting. Then in 2010, he was hit by a truck when he was cycling across America. We've had a hell of a couple of years, and the timing then just felt right to write about James's story and everything he'd been through and everything we've been through as a family. I think we're really proud of it, actually. We're really proud of the book itself. We wrote it very much with our children in mind and our families, and telling the story to them. It was very important to us that we could write freely and not edit each other.
The thing that I really think has made the book better is that we didn't read each other's words until the end. And I'm quite glad. It would chip away at my confidence because hers is much better than mine. But also, reading it, I haven't cried much at all since the accident, and I couldn't read what Bev had written about how I've changed, how my relationship with our kids has changed through her eyes until I'd read the book.
I did warn James, and I said, some of this is going to be really hard for you to read. Do you want to read it and change anything? And he said, no. If it's what happened, it's what happened. I'm not going to edit you. I'm not going to put a spin on this. I'm not going to PR it. I'm not going to try and paint myself out to be something that I'm not. And I think that says a huge amount.
I regret that now, I have to say.
This is nothing like a sportsman's autobiography. It's completely different. Partly because James is different to most sportsmen. He just is, he always was. And obviously he has a very gobby wife who had her side of the story to tell. And I think there's a lot in here for women, because even if your husband is even slightly difficult, you can probably relate to what I've been through.
It certainly helped me, reading Bev's stuff, although it was horrible to read. It's helped me understand a lot more about what she's going through, and hopefully I'll adapt my behaviour because of it.